Hello, I'm Ed Devane and I'm a sound artist and instrument builder. In this video I'll share some practical tips on making a variety of percussion instruments. What is percussion? Essentially, percussion instruments make their sound through the interaction of two or more materials as they come into contact with one another. This could be a beater striking a drum, a hand tapping on a surface, or two resonating objects hitting off one another. Vibrational energy is transferred from the striking object to the struck object. The struck object, or instrument, converts these vibrations into audible resonances as the material vibrates the surrounding air, which in turn reaches your ears and is interpreted as sound. Many different types of instruments and objects can be classified as percussion, and every culture throughout history has had some form of percussion instrument in their traditional music. It is possible to make many types of percussion with everyday materials that can be found in most homes. A trip to your local hardware or cheap goods shops like Eurojoint in Ireland can open up a much wider range of possibilities. Due to the nature of percussion, sometimes all you need to do to make an instrument is to decide to use a material or object for that purpose by striking it. Here are a number of simple beaters that you can use to tap different objects to explore their percussive qualities. Harder materials like wood, metal and plastic will bring out higher harmonics in the object that has been struck, resulting in a harsher sound, while softer materials such as rubber, foam, felt or other fabrics will emphasize the lower frequencies. Shakers are one of the simplest percussion instruments to make. Get some grains like sugar, rice, sand, etc. and put them into a container. Seal the container so they don't fall out, and shake. In this example, a food tin, rice, rubber bands and the end of a balloon are used to make an instrument that can be played as a shaker as well as in a variety of other ways. Many drums consist of a membrane or skin stretched tightly over a cylindrical frame. The frame acts as both a structural support from which to stretch the skin as well as an amplifier. The air inside the frame is driven to vibrate when the skin is hit, making a louder sound. Drums can be single-headed with just one skin and one open end, or double-headed with a skin on each end of the frame, as with this simple example. This drum is made from a length of cardboard, carpet tube and some sticky tape. Crucially, the tape is tensioned while being wrapped onto the frame, with each layer overlapping across the centre and covering all gaps. Other materials can be experimented with when making the skins, such as papier-mâché, mylar and latex balloons. Alternative frame materials include buckets, plastic pipes and other hollow round forms. Resonant materials, that is, hard materials that vibrate easily such as wood, metal, glass and ceramic, can be used to make tuned percussion. In this example, shower curtain rail tube found in most hardware shops has been cut to different lengths to produce different pitches. The shorter the length, the higher the pitch. This same principle applies to other materials such as solid wood and can be easily experimented with. However, a material with consistent density will give the best results, so metal tubes tend to be easier to tune than cheaper woods which can have varying densities, knots and other inconsistencies. The secret to success with this type of instrument is where to hang or sit the bar or tubes so that they can vibrate well. There are 2 points suitable for this called the vibration nodes, found at 22% of the total length from each end. For example, if a bar is 100 mm long, then the nodes will be found at 22 mm and 78 mm. Drill holes here to hang from string or sit the bar onto rubber bands, elastic or other materials that will not dampen the vibration when it is struck with a beater. There are many types of percussion that haven't been covered in this video, but hopefully you will find something useful in the instruments that have been looked at. Good luck in your instrument building, and be sure to check out the accompanying stringed instrument video made for the Hotter Than July festival.